be facilitated in the top lane, or do we need a little bit more?
I mean, I like the Urgot, and I like what I've seen from Cabochard. He really has been one of the big carries for Vitality in some of their struggles in the early...
Jacktroll here, looking for a little bit of an invade. He's going to body slam across.
Oh, no!
Oh no, Jacktroll! That's not what you want to see. The killing started early, ball towards the top side. Waiting to see if Cabochard uses that disdain. As we wait for that, Maxolore just hits level 4. Cabochard disdains away, but Maxolore's on the chase. Flash away, Soaz puts down the Inferno Chains and drags him back into the Defile. Maxolore just about to secure the second kill. Goes to Soaz. Misfits 2 on the board very quickly. The recollection to the Jacktroll death early in the game. It's the fastest first blood in European history as we see another fight happening in the bottom lane. Attila has to flash away. The stun lands onto Jacktroll. Here comes Mowgli with the Predator boots. Gorilla and Hanssama running for it. Mowgli flashes forward. Teleport coming in. Gorilla, one more axe to the back of the cow. Will slay him for the moment. Hanssama trying to turn it around. Febiven has the flash. Isn't... Misfits early game once again coming up strong. Maxolore actually going to go in for the gank here as Cabochard gets locked up with the Darkin Blade. Misses the next knockup, but the Inferno Chains gonna drag him back. You can't run away from those chains, Cabochard. Maxolore, second kill of the game for the Carthus.
Any point.
We did wonder as well, actually, would Vitality split the map with Misfits? Would we say Misfits on the bottom side, Vitality on the top? That's not over Attila as well, and you are going to be able to just chip away at this tower bit by bit.
Which is what you would expect Vitality to do. They want to proc these stacks.
Oh
there
my goodness gracious me, Gorilla's done! Cash in on the cow, baby! That's a cat buff. They will look for a dive. Rifthold will get that first tower first. The
Misfits are going to win.
Yeah, Misfits win it easily. The teleport comes in, Hanssama flashes away, but Attila puts an axe in his back, and now Gorilla not going to get the stun on Jacktroll. He goes golden in the moment. Carthus gets the tower in the top lane, but Misfits have reacted. Double TP. Gets them to one kill in that bottom lane. Cabochard very low, trying to fight onto Maxolore here. Doesn't have the flash, but Maxolore has nothing really. No flash. Has the ultimate, but doesn't have the mana. Kind of wants to die so he can use the mana. Will he pop the Requiem? He sings a prayer to the gods of Summoner's Rift, and Cabochard, at which the Carthus just becomes too strong to deal with, really, doesn't it? You're looking at 2-3 items when you get that death cap. Should just be too powerful for Vitality to do anything.
I mean, that said, if Vitality stay on clock and they're able to itemize into, I don't know, lockets, things like this, redemptions, we've talked about it earlier, you know, kind of some of the item tools that you can use to deal with the Carthus, as well as a Bloodthirster on Draven. Yeah, the Requiem can come in, but if he hits a single minion, he's going to get most of his health back. If it can absorb some of the pressure from a Requiem, but here's the fight.
So as we pull back Mowgli, lands the knockup there, goes golden. Cabochard coming in from the flank as well here. Vitality want a bit of this Barney, so as knockback. World Ender will keep him alive for the moment. He resurrects back in the middle of his team. Febiven jumps in, no taunt's gonna land though. Flash away from Jizuke, and now Attila full HP can open up. Cabochard gets one, Gorilla getting chased. The chains will pull him back. He tries to do something, but he just can't do enough against Vitality. It's a double kill for Cabo.
And Misfits don't look like a super team in that exchange right there. Just cut the tape if that's all Vitality want to play, but they pick up the fight. They've got the priority on the mid lane, and they will get a good chunk here.
Jizuke jumps in for Maxolore, the Ignite's ticking, Jizuke jumps back. It's enough! Maxolore goes down, but here comes the Requiem. Vitality's about Jacktroll, what the hell is that?
Again, it is still a very big Aatrox and a very big Carthus, and it looks like dive top is the answer.
Looking for Febiven, there's a redemption used by Mowgli, pops the Ragnarok as well. Febiven just about gets away for the moment, but Jizuke eventually will put him down. There should be another tower. Carthus coming up here for the fight. That's where we really see Vitality coming to their own. Jacktroll's going to be pulled back by that Infernal Chains,
Deep
but Misfits
teleport.
already started. There's the teleport behind them. On towards the Razor Beaks, the fight starts. Gorilla steps forward. He is on Jacktroll, gets a lot of damage down. Maxolore now being forced away. Jizuke jumps onto him, and Maxolore, he's not in the fight. Only Cabochard there, but he can just keep chasing onto Soaz. The World Ender ticking away. Will be still available for the moment. Cabochard waiting for that Fear Beyond Death, actually already been used. Has enough damage to take down Soaz. Jizuke just forcing them back. Gorilla goes in for the re-engage, but the exhaust used from Cabochard. This is so good for Vitality. They keep pushing forward, and one by one, Misfits are falling by the wayside. Vitality with a 3-for-0 sweep.
And they can take whatever they want on the map. They'll surely get the Inferno, but they start with the mid tower and
game. Teleport coming in. Misfits want to have something to say about this, but it's only Febiven at the moment. Maxolore pops the Requiem. Jacktroll's low. Is this the prayer to the people? Maxolore gets one. The Baron goes down. What can Febiven do? He's not going to be able to clean up too much. Channel comes out from Mowgli, flashes across the wall.
In lane phase, not necessarily this game, but for the week. But now he's good in the team fights. Gets into the back, assassinates the Carthus.
Mowgli and Jizuke here to try and force Misfits away. No flashes, only Hanssama and Maxolore have theirs. Jizuke's going to jump in. Carter's down. Gorilla down as well. Febiven will fall. Vitality just come in. Every time Misfits want anything, they come in and they slap them down.
And they cannot deal with the burst damage between the Urgot, the LeBlanc, and the Draven just walking into them. Misfits are just exploding.
This is incredible stuff from Vitality. Misfits, the super team, the team that we talked about going 18-0, have been put well and truly in their place, and Jizuke just keeps pushing forward. He doesn't care, he'll jump back. Soaz had to pop the ult to keep himself alive. Vitality now pushing in mid onto these inhibitor towers. It's a 21-minute game, and already they're looking for inhibitors.
And this is a Cabochard who is 6-2-2, who just got ganked repeatedly in the top side. He managed to turn it around when the Rift-Tailed play came in.
So strong from Vitality. They came back, they beat Misfits at their own game, playing through bot lane. They've now translated that into a 9,000 gold lead, and they don't look like they want to stop. Jizuke jumps onto Soaz, chunks him out to half.
And it's a question of what do Misfits even do? They don't have the items to compete, and Vitality recognize that they're stronger. They can just walk these minions in.
Jizuke even going for the Medjais. He's building the stacks. He's lapping up the kills on Misfits. This is the inhibitor down in the bottom lane you have to feel.
And the scary thing is watch Jacktroll's positioning. He's so confident to step forward on the Gragas, and Misfits must respect it because they know that they're stronger, and he just wants to sweep them out with the casket.
Inhibitor left to take.
It's now about how controlled can Team Vitality be to close this one out. You know, normally we would say that it's still not over yet. It feels like there's that tiny voice in your head that says, with the super team Misfits, they can do it. Team Vitality, they're crazy. You know, they just, like dynamite, they can explode. But this feels like a...
He jumps onto Soaz again, almost just one-shots him. Jacktroll jumps in. That's the explosive cast used. Now maybe Misfits can find a position to fight, but already they're forced back. Soaz has to go back to the fountain, the inhibitor tower down, and the inhibitor will shortly follow. The Baron power play was so impactful for Vitality. Remember, we're only 25 minutes in. They have cracked the base of Misfits. They've cracked the mirror that Misfits will jumps forward once again, catching onto Soaz. Soaz back to base. He needs to regen. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to have an impact in the fight. But already, Vitality on the Nexus tower. Hanssama jumps forward. He's only got one item. He can't do anything. He's trying to hit the support, but he just doesn't have the damage. Eventually, Vitality decide they will just continue to chip away at these towers. They haven't quite gone in yet, but Misfits realize they have to do something. They've jumped onto Jacktroll. They can't quite take him down. Eventually, he falls, but Jizuke still full HP. Attila still full HP, and they will unleash hell on your faces, Misfits. One down, that's the Carthus done. There's the Requiem, but you're praying to no god. There's no one up there listening, Maxolore. Jizuke taken out. It's a double kill for him. He still survives. Attila flashing forward, and Vitality will take down the super team. They say, look at us. We are the super team now.
Next chapter for Team Vitality, no longer just the uncontrollable rookies. They are the team to fear. Misfits, we thought that was it. It's G2, it's Misfits. There's no one else in the conversation. And Vitality kick that door wide open.
What a performance. Unexpected to say the least. We knew Vitality would come out swinging, but